Y'all for being here today. Wesley Bolden from Tag Truck Center has volunteered to open us with a word of prayer this morning.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for being with us today, and thank you for the many blessings you bestowed upon everybody here. And most importantly, be with the board as they go through these decisions. Let them keep you in mind when they make these decisions, and help everybody get home safe as they leave and go about their day. And these things I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. First on the agenda is Mr. Jack Griffin with the Highway 30 West Water Association.
I haven't seen y'all about May, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
No. Well, anyway, we did, as you know, what I'm here for. But what we got is Sammy was there, we had with the CDBG project, we put it in for the Water Association. We put it in May, and they liked it enough where they decided to have a site visit. We're not going to get funded without a site visit, so they want to fund it where we are now. And so what I'm here for, I got a number of things in here that need to be signed, a couple of resolutions we need to pass, so I can send it to them. That's what they know. Some of this material we got. Anybody got any questions or anything? $750,000 worth of grant money. I know the Water Association really appreciates y'all. You know, they could. But it looks like a good project, going to hook up a lot of folks. I got a lot more to do. Anyhow, all right. Y'all want to get on with it here. I don't know how to go about doing this. Let's see. I know you got the attorney here.
Yeah.
Okay, here's right here.
Oh man, review it.
This is I got where to sign these things here. The resolutions that need to be signed. Let me that may be the first thing we got. One of them is I got to do what they call a maintenance plan. Here's our attendance list. One of them we got to have what they call a maintenance plan. What it talks about is basically saying you'll take care of the facility after you. They're pointing towards the Water Association. So you got to they want you to take care of it. That's that right there. And then another one here is and then another one is if we have a section, we got to do a section 3 plan. This is what they make everybody do. Section 3 has got to do with hiring low-income people. This is a HUD project, and you had to be at least 51% low and moderate out in the talk about the Water Association had to be at least 51%. And part of this is they call Section 3, and so we got to do what we call Section 3 plan.
Except the housing, ain't the housing.
No, it's got to do the housing. We can get to that. Yeah, yeah. That's another thing we got to do with housing, but not right now. We don't. That would be that's called. And then I got a couple other things here that need to get signed here. One of them is we got the Section 3 acknowledgement, and then another one is the another one is a site visit inspection acknowledgement. Basically, what that's saying is it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a fund. I'm just paraphrasing here. We just got to sign off saying we understand. Then here's the attendance roster we had at the
Site visit.
site visit. Yeah, that's right. And then I got a couple other things. Here's another one here. Here's another one that needs to be signed here. And this has got to do disclosure form. And basically, it has. If you look in there, it's got the engineer himself back there. And that's about it that needs to be signed here. That's got environmental. That's about. Oh yeah, and then here's a checklist. Here's a checklist we had when she was there. Remember, she was going over these questions. Well, I gave her these questions, and this one here. Other than that, that's about it. Okay.
I'm gonna pass this until the end and let me read.
All right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Let me read some of this while y'all are doing the rest.
Carrying on this. All right. Thank you, Mr. Jack.
Okay.
You wanna carry some of those copies of those with you, or originals with you, or how you wanna
I
do
need to
that?
take the original with me. I can make copies of them.
Yeah, we'll need it for the minutes.
Yeah, yeah, I
Make a
understand
nice
that.
for you.
Alright, we'll move on to the consent agenda, which would include approval of the claims docket payments for December 2025, the approval of statement of expenditures for the tax office for December 2025, approval of statements of expenditures for the sheriff's department and jail from December 2025, approval of the mill log for the jail from December 2025, approval of the board minutes for December 2025, approval of the road department work schedule for January 2026, approval of medical examiner statements of fees, 18 of those, approval of the solid waste register, and approval of the solid waste 90-day delinquent list.
We got the
We got those.
medical examiner, we got them.
Did you send those?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion from Chad and a second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, we have approval of continuing the emergency purchases for the courthouse repairs under the emergency declaration. So we're gonna continuing on.
We're through with that, just say that, but we hadn't made the final payment. We owe 63,000, and that'll probably be a change order on it, Dick. So we might well leave it on there another month.
Let's go another month then.
Yeah.
Have a motion.
Randy made a motion. Randy.
Randy made a
I'll make a
motion.
motion.
Second. Steve made the second. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, we have one item for the circuit clerk, and just the approval of payment to the circuit clerk for December 15th, 2025, which was a court day.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion from Steve, second from Randy, all in favor? Motion carries. All right, road department. We have to discuss bids received for a single axle dump truck, and we can accept, reject, or take them under advisement. All right, Terry.
Okay, we advertised on the, I believe on the 10th, 17th. See it right here. And, accepted the bids on the 31st. And the low bid was, tag, Freightliner tag, and, 115, 293, 52, 5 dump trucks. And, that includes the, truck and the electric brake controls. It's 516.46. We added that to it for a total of 115, 293, 52. And then the other bid, let's see, I got that here, was Mac with Tri-State Mac, and his bid was 116, 263. Which was a little over $900 higher. So you can either accept the low bid, take it under advisement, or reject all of them. Mac didn't meet specs on a couple items on the axle. And I think it was, let's look over here. Y'all may be aware of that. Let's see. I think he was 21. I found it.
I make a motion, we take a Freightliner
Freightliner.
tag as low bid.
I'll second.
All right, I've got a motion from Chad and a second from Randy to move forward with purchasing the 5 trucks from Tag, which was also the low bid.
and they said they will come in next week.
Get it on the
You
record.
didn't say that?
February,
we told me.
February.
February, good to go.
Oh, really?
All in favor? Aye. I like it good. Next, we got approval of employment from part-time to full-time for Christopher Carwell.
Motion to approve. Second.
Got a motion from Randy and a second from Steve. All in favor? Hey, don't get mixed up.
You won't move it, did you?
I noticed you, Randy.
This date on
Next, we got the sheriff's department items. Approval of travel, lodging, meals, and a $350 registration fee for Jeffrey Knox to attend the court security critical incident and emergency planning training seminar in Ruston, Louisiana. That's for one of you guys.
Yes, sir.
So Jeffrey.
Court
It's
mode.
one of our favorites. Mhm.
Jeffrey.
This will be really good.
Second.
Motion from Sam, second from Chad. All in favor? Motion carries. Discuss quotes for Tiger System refresh, which includes a new server.
Tell them about that 99 for which one's lowest?
I believe DCI was
DCI.
on that one, but they, I think we've had that service since 2017, 18. That service is like a computer, it's about a 7-year life on them, so they have to be. I think the security updates, everything else go out after that, you can't get them to start replacing the computer. So they told us at the end of last year, Tiger said to start looking at it, because we're going to replace the server with a new one, basically. This replaces that, which controls the whole system we have, commissary booking, especially our whole system.
Right.
All right, looks like we have two different quotes on this server. One from BCI with a total of $18,307.42. Second quote is from Dell Technologies with a total $19,218.91. $890 difference.
DCI is up there.
BCI is a little bit. All this stuff looks the same on this itemized
Well,
quote.
now that technology, so to me, I think it's all the same.
Except for $1,000 difference.
$890.
Make a motion to accept BCI as a low bid.
Second.
And I got a motion from Steve and a second from Chad. All in favor? Motion carries.
This one right here. This one we want to check. Now, if it's registration, I mean, if it was in January, can you put that up? I just asked the sheriff about it. He has to see registration by January.
All right, we're going back to A briefly. Included in that motion, are you good with approving a manual check
For the
for that
registration.
registration? Well, I said registration, but I didn't say manual check. So we had a good with a motion from Sam and a second from Chad.
Yeah,
All in
be
favor?
fine.
Thank you. Perfect.
You got a form, we got a manual check form.
I'll have to get the form for him.
Next, we got approval of part-time employment for Chandler Blissett as a dispatcher effective January 5th.
Motion to approve.
Motion from Randy, second from Slam. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, we have approval of full-time employment for Peyton Wicker as jailer effective January 5th.
Make a motion.
I had one leave, go to Ripley Police Department.
We got a motion from Chad and a second from Steve. All in favor? Motion carries. Alright. Tax office. We have approval of petition for a change in assessment.
So this one is a little different than normal. Normally, I bring you a petition for a change in assessment based on what has occurred in my office, whether it would be like a clerical error, mapping error. But this is on behalf of a taxpayer. This taxpayer had a business and they closed their business in February. So taxes are liable January 1st of 2025. She closed her business February of 2025. And so she wanted to have her taxes removed since she was no longer in business. I told her that, as far as our office, we had to still tax that. She wanted me to bring it before you. So her assessed value is $1,126, and that tax dollar would be $165.63.
How much?
It's little over $165. So I have to bring this to you.
It's all or nothing.
It's all or nothing because it's based on the January 1st. She did not provide a rendition, which goes out January the 1st from our office. She received that. She did not turn it in by April 1st to let us know she was closed. So we had no idea she was closed.
Can be prorated, it has to be taxed for the year.
Completely. Because that personal property that she had in that business, January the 1st, she either sold to another business so they would use it, or she kept it, but that personal property didn't go to the next owner that had it. So she still has that personal property for these taxes, either sold, so she got that money, or she still has it in another business that she owns.
So she really owes the tax.
As far as what I have to do, yes.
She retained the property.
She retained the personal property that was in that business, yes, sir.
Did you present any proof of closure?
She did.
You got some documents?
So she provided a utility bill to show when it was closed in her name. This was the equipment that she had for taxes, and then that was just to show what her taxes were.
She had her power disconnected February 4th. I'm watching 3 days too late.
And if she had turned in her rendition that she received, we would have known that she was closed. So
I don't know when
she would have done the responsibility on her behalf to let us know.
I just think she has to pay the whole year.
That's option. We either tax her for the whole year or we don't tax her at all. We don't have any other option.
I say she needs to pay what time I say she owes.
I mean, I think said by law, she's supposed to pay it.
That's what we're gonna do. I have a motion to deny.
Make a motion
this,
that effect. Pays what number
change.
PTO.
Second.
Got a motion from Randy and a second from Steve to deny the change in assessment. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, approval of 2 deputy assessors to attend the IAAO certification class in Starkville.
So I need to change that from 2 to 1. This is for Jacob Alexander to attend a personal property, certification class.
Yes, would it include, mileage and travel and all that?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, do I have a motion to approve everything associated with attending this certification class? It's like a 4-day class in Starkville.
I'll second.
I got a motion from Sam and a second from
Is there any
Randy.
registration fees or anything? No. Okay, good.
All in favor? Alright, volunteer fire department. Need to discuss 2 quotes to purchase a cascade system for Pinedale Volunteer Fire Department. The money would come from a legislative grant fund for fire departments. Alright, I've got 2 quotes. One from Sunbelt Fire, total $44,821.25. Second quote is from North America Fire Equipment, total $47,565.15. And a $3,000 difference. They appear to.
I'll make a motion, we take the low bid.
I've got a motion from Chad to accept the lowest quote from Sunbelt Fire. Got a second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries. Next, need the approval of a manual check for $3,920 to the Mississippi Firefighters Association for all 10 fire departments memberships.
Motion to approve.
Second. Got a motion from Randy and a second from Steve. All in favor? Motion carries.
Just so you'll see they're adding 20 new members, they're taking off 20, they're adding 20 new members too.
Who made that one?
Let's see, 19, so it's a 39, is that right? Guess it's $100. I didn't get an invoice or anything. They added, they took off 23. So it was, I guess, 40, no, they had 23 members. Not real sure. My guess would just be 39. Is that right?
No, there's more than
It has
that.
to be more.
Guess that's just the changes to it. Maybe all the other stuff
Hmm.
will stay the same.
I'll ask him, I'll ask him.
Alright,
That's
we're gonna circle
47
back to
right
this water.
Yeah.
Alright, what we need to do there?
Well, I've got a couple questions for Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack, I got a couple questions for you, just so I'm sure. I'm starting on some stuff. Okay. The $212,458 in the amount of the funds, that is coming from where?
Oh, that's coming from, water supply.
That's what the system is
Yeah,
gonna generate.
that's our expense.
That's right.
Yeah, generate, yes.
And then, that one appears to be fine. Then on the site visit checklist, the local matching funds is $78,000. You gotta refresh my memory because it's been since May since we did this. What did we decide to do with 78,000?
It's the water association.
Okay, they are putting up all of
They're putting-
that.
they're putting up-
All right, and then, let's see. Water Association. That one's good. And then on the section 3 plan, Harry, I just really wanted you to understand that I assume the Water Association is going to do all of these things, but there are some requirements about advertising for section 3 plan jobs. So y'all are gonna handle all
Yeah,
that?
that's gonna be, when they, that's part of the bid process.
Yeah.
And then, they'll have, the contractor.
The engineer advertising.
Advertising in there, and what's gonna happen is the contractor is gonna be responsible for hiring section 3 workers. And we'll keep up with it. I've gotta keep, during the process, during the
You're gonna
construction,
monitor it.
yes, during the construction, not only do I gotta keep up with that, but I gotta do payrolls. I gotta keep up with weekly payrolls on this, which will include all that on there. And, so that's where that's gonna come. The
You gotta
section
write
3,
that down.
basically, yeah, it comes from the contractor.
All right, well, since we got a couple of different resolutions, I suggest we probably handle them all separately, just so that the record's clear. The first one would be the amendment of resources, resolution for commitment of resources, targeted rating. Net. And this would be where the
It's a
board,
maintenance plan, I think.
right, the board's approving the maintenance plan to use the $212,458 to maintain the system. So let's get a motion and a second on that one.
I'll make a motion.
Got a motion from Chad and a second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carried.
All right, the next one is going to be the approval of the section 3 plan. We need a motion and a second on that.
Make a motion.
All right, I got a motion from Steve,
I'll second.
second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries.
All right, the next one is going to be the approval of the site inspection. So
Checklist.
Checklist, yeah. So motion and a second on that.
Motion. Second.
Motion from Randy and a second from Sam. All in favor? Motion carries.
It's so funny because we already got that information.
And then the last thing is the approval of the disclosure report to U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
So,
Motion.
Second.
Got a motion from Chad and a second from Sam. All in favor? That motion carries as well.
Yeah, I've stacked those in order of approval.
Go ahead.
I need to get
I'll need a
this.
copy.
I gotta get it signed.
Okay. I mean, that.
I'm gonna get it signed.
Right.
I'll do it after.
All of that, all of the water
Here you go.
stuff.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Do I have a motion to recess to Tuesday, January 20th?
Motion.
Motion from Chad, second from Sam, all in favor. That motion carries as well.